How's it going today? So we're going to be working on this piano I picked up off the side of the road. Looks like the people tossed it out because there was two keys on it that were broken. So I'm going to show you how quick and how easy you can do this and fix these dead keys. There's going to be a rack in the back of a piano. It normally looks something like so. I know it looks overwhelming and it looks complicated, but really all you're doing is working with two little pieces of wood, and it's the same two pieces of wood repeated all the way down. So to fix the dead keys, you're going to have to take this rack out. It's the only way to get to the back where you need to get to the screws. To get the rack out, there's 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and those are right there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is actually a Wurlitzer piano, so if you're working on the same piano, it's probably lucky you found this video. Okay, so once you get those 4 screws out, you're going to want to pop the rods out of each key, and I'll show you those rods when we go to the other section here. But what I did is I put a piece of tape along the back of them after I popped the rods out, so when you go to lift the rack out itself, it doesn't pop the rods back into place and get stuck in the keys. Alright, so once you get the rack out, here's what we're looking for. Alright, on the bottom of the spring assembly, as you can see, I already removed the 2 pieces, or the 2 keys that weren't working. On the bottom of the assembly here, you'll see there's a bunch of springs. Right behind that, there's a little piece of wood that sits in a U-shaped notch, and the spring sits on a little pin underneath that arm. So what happens is over time, that little wood piece comes unglued and pops out, and the spring pops out. So this is the piece that you're working with, and to get them removed, so you can kind of see I already re-glued it and reset the spring. So now all I have to do is put this back in and those keys will work. So to get those out, on the back of the unit, which is the whole reason you have to take the assembly out, you'll see that there's a screw for each one of those. Those are the 2 that I removed. Right there. So once you unscrew those, that piece will pop out the bottom pretty easy. And then just scuff it up, glue it back together, put them back in. So I had to do 2 keys, which I previously marked which the 2 dead keys were with pieces of tape. So this way I knew what I was working with. And then on here, when I found the dead key on the back, I just marked it with a marker so that this way I knew exactly which ones I had to work with. Here you'll see on the back when they have a little X. And that's it. So that's how to repair the broken key issue. Alright, now if you get one that's out of tune, easiest thing to do, all these knobs in the back are connected for each key, starting with the first key on the left, and they go all the way down the entire piano. Alright, so these are square headed. You can use a small wrench, and then what you want to do is just open up any kind of tuning app for a guitar, whatever, as long as you can get the sound of the piano to be read by the app, and that'll tell you what key it's in, and from there you just either tighten it or loosen it to tune each key. And then to get the tuning for the piano, for what tune each key is, just open up Google, my friends. Alright, and that's how to fix and repair a piano in under 4 minutes. Hope you guys have a good day.